That lay doesn't last that long. Oh, I could use this low floor first. Piggy! Oh, I can't flame breath you to death. That means I have to take you on normally.
Well, you can get a massive combo at least. If you time it perfectly. Which I guess is hard. It starts to move a bit too fast.
Curious if Fleep could potentially be useful to stopping the Piggy. I can't. Okay. Practical use for Fleep number 3, because the first practical use, you know, was his actual required use for like treasure maps and some puzzles. Second use was against the dragon type enemies that you have to flip around or use Fleep on. I believe they're called Flex Scraws. I probably got that name totally wrong.
Don't ask me.
This kind of goes back to a discussion we've had before about not really caring too greatly about Mario enemy names.
It's just one of those things. I just kind of identify enemies by what they look like and not by the crazy names people for some reason tend to give them.
Alright, Piggy. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? There you went. He actually went far enough to the left that I think he quote-unquote despawned and then respawned. The thing is, he didn't exactly despawn, so would that be temporarily disappearing because he had disappeared so far on the side of the screen? Is Super Paper Mario like one of the few games that actually does this? Oh gosh, we looped around the room.
Tricky puzzle. Oh man. I definitely don't see the solution in this screen.
Oh gosh, it's one of these guys. You gotta go into 3D around these guys, so let's naturally do that. You can't do anything to me, and if I wanted to kill him, I could, but... not really. Unless I have to kill every enemy in the room. I might have to kill every enemy in the room.
That actually sounds familiar now that you say that.
Yeah. Well, you know, if we were to take the Legend of Zelda approach, we've kind of looked through the whole room, haven't seen anything, so the next step, kill all the enemies, right?
Or come back after you get a different item or something, and then try again.
Were sniping at me earlier, so that's what was coming after me. There's also the possibility that we just go into the door we entered in. That is a possibility.
That would be really silly. But it would be very funny. I hate when ROM hacks do that, because there's no way to tell!
Does not appear that way.
Do all the enemies come back?
That's actually a decent question. So you're able to, in a ROM hack, have a player go to a door, and then when they appear at the next door, that next door just takes you to somewhere completely different?
Oh yeah, of course, because the exits are only like... The exit... When you go in that door, I mean, it has nothing to do with where you show up. So basically the screen that you appear on, you can put an exit on that screen that goes to a completely different location. So if there's a door on that screen, even though it might look like you just came out of that door, the doors are actually completely unrelated.
Oh god damn it, okay. So according to Tip, we have to do something in a certain order, and I guess I got the order right this time. Hello, Dimentio! So here's, as we predicted, we went against Old Chunks, then we went against Mimi, so I guess it's predictable we'd go against Dimentio next, naturally.
Luigi.
And somebody has been figuring out their pattern recognition, so behold, the other side of the mirror hall, which is very void, but it does have a treasure chest. That has an ice storm, and I'm full on items again. You know, I got that Ultra Shroom Shake. I'm pretty confident I'll get an Ultra Shroom before I am dangerously low on... Actually, let me just use the regular Shroom Shake. Obsessive compulsion to not waste items.
Yeah, 10 health does not really help you too much in the end game.
Oh yeah, that's very much true. But let's run all the way to the other side of the corridor, where, if I remember correctly, this is now a key, which is actually something we need. Oh, thank God, yes. So you do have to figure out, oh, I'm in a mirror hall. Maybe I should, you know, check things out. Also, don't jump out this mirror at least directly. You want to jump at least at an angle, and that doesn't work very well either. Never mind.
I was gonna say, that'd be a really cool jump if you made it.
It would have been.
There we go.
No, I think that mirror just leads directly to a hole, so you know, I tried figuring it out, go at an angle, maybe I'll make it through, and never mind. With Dimentio sniping at me, and a lot of thin platforms, it doesn't necessarily make platforming here really easily, especially the stupid longator. Ugh. Gosh darn it! I've fallen down enough holes for today.
This room is just full of them. Thank goodness it's not like a real like Super Mario Bros. Platform. It's like, gotta go back to the beginning of the level every time you fall down a hole.
Something like Super Mario Bros. 2, the real one, not the Doki Doki Panic one.
I love that game. So many people think it's too difficult, but I bring on.
Here's
I embrace the challenge. I love challenging video games.
Anyway, here's that secret corridor I was thinking about, where you flip and boom, you can go into the stairs. X marks the spot. Interesting. And what could these X's be symbolizing?
I wonder how long it took them to design the graphics for this world.
Not very long.
That's exactly a point I was thinking about, especially I think this place is, even if it is minimalistic, designed pretty cool.
No, it is, for sure. I'm not trying to bash that.
But you are right. This is probably literally a half-hour work at most.
I find it quite boring, to be honest, but I guess I see some stuff about it.
It's better when you have the music to go along with it.
This could be true. As right now, I cannot hear the music, so...
Anyway, using Tippy reveals the fact that you just have to hit one of the blocks, and actually we just need someone who can jump high or super jump. Boom! Just like that. And the door emerges! Let's go ahead and go into it.
So if he'd gone to the top of that staircase earlier, would there have been nothing? Do you have to find the stairs and go through the middle of it, or...?
I'll get back to you on that, because I thought this might lead to a key, because so far these worlds have been somewhat linear, you know.
Yeah,
I expect we'll be going back.
Yeah, you're probably right. This probably is a key. Didn't think about that one.
Possibly. If it does end up being the right path as before, I'll just show the correct path.
Man, in case the puzzle wasn't exciting enough the first 2 times, just drill it into your head. Although, man, there's already a door there. What is this trickery?
Oh, we have a puzzle on our hands. Oh, maybe never mind. We're stuck in here! Oh no! With chain jumps!
Oh no! What will we ever do?
So do we have to sit here and wait 28 times before they break their chain?
Where do you get that figure from, Evilpoptart?
Actually I saw it on ScrewTech the other week, to be honest, but I did know about it beforehand. If you actually wait long enough, I think it was Super Mario Bros. 3, if you wait long enough on a chain chomp, it actually does break its chain. And I think it's like 28 times. Yeah, go check it out. Google it and check it out. But yeah, I saw it on ScrewTech the other week ago, and I didn't... Because I remember I did it one time, I was paused at a chain chomp, and I forgot to pause it, and I went in the kitchen for something, and I got like a sandwich, and I came back, and then the chain chomp had killed me. Just right when I got back to the room. And I'm like, how the hell did it break off the chain? So then the next time I just stood there and watched it. The chain actually gets weaker, and it does break off the chain.
I never knew that. That's actually really interesting.
Yeah, I believe it's Super Mario Bros. 3. I don't know if it's the third. Is it the third one? Yeah, it's the third one.
Yeah, third one has changed.
It's the one with the evil sun.
Yep.
You know what that reminds me of? In Mario Kart 64, if you sit on the result screen for 64 iterations of the song, it plays a little extra melody after that, after all that.
Yeah, the 34th iteration just is a little bit different. It's like the different instruments or something like that. And then it goes back to normal. Who would do that? But it's cool. Anyway,
we'll see if this is just a random deviation or not, because I didn't get too much important there.
You guys know you know about Totaka's song, right? And in every game that he composed music for, he had this little kind of short song in it that you can find by either waiting in the screen for a certain amount of time or doing something else.
That's easy to find in a game like Mario Paint. It's hard as hell to find in a game like Link to the Past, if I remember correctly.
I don't remember exactly all of the games I have. I know Luigi's Mansion's one of them. I think you have to wait on kind of when you start the early on into the game. It kind of shows you the controls for the controller. Not long after you get the what's it called? The Poltergust 3000, and it's kind of just showing you the controller layout. If you wait on that screen for I think like 2 minutes, it plays the song. And I also know Yoshi's Story. If you stay on the level select screen, like when you can select all of the levels that you've played, for like 2 minutes, it plays the song too. There's a whole bunch of other ones out there. Look it up.
Oh, sure, and isn't there a study of games where his song hasn't been found yet?
I believe there are a few, yes. I think Wii Sports. I haven't actually looked into it in a long time. I remember back then Wii Sports was one of the ones that no one had found it in.
So in Wii Sports, what you gotta do is, I got a cake mix.
Chuck it.
Does that... No, I'm gonna eat it.
Yeah, that's true.
Draw cake mix right out of the...
At least mix it with like some water or something.
Well, you know what happens when you mix flour and water. You get batter. But what happens if you just eat the flour?
That'd be really hard. It's like the cracker challenge thing. It'd probably just take all the saliva out of your mouth and you.
Oh
really,
gosh.
really hard to eat.
I know what you're talking about, Higsby, but explain to the audience.
Well, it's like I forget exactly how it works. I remember I tried it once. It didn't end well. It's not the cinnamon challenge. That thing's just crazy. But the cracker challenge is like the crackers. They take like all the saliva out of your mouth. So I don't think you can eat 5 crackers in like a minute or something like that without water. I don't remember the exact rules of the kind of challenge. You remember?
I've got a challenge for you. How about you just snort the flour and see how much you can snort?
Milesluigi does not condone snorting flour.
This is kind of a stupid side subject. When we were in high school, we were doing like an anti-drug thing, and we simulated getting high, and we made like flour, sugar, and stuff to make it look, you know, real. And we had a camera close up of we used like a straw, but we really didn't do it. It was just us, you know, blowing it off with a straw. But as the camera went by, it was kind of funny. So it looked real. Yeah, I know. It's kind of boring.
Now, don't you tell me I just failed to hit the switch. That just unlocks the door, right?
Appears.
Okay, so I couldn't have failed to hit the switch last time. Which means there's probably a hidden door in here or something I missed in one of the previous rooms. Because there was a key I needed up ahead.
Well, remember the room before this one? The door was already there? That's kind of strange. There must be something else to do in that one. If anything, flip and look behind that door. I laughed there was a secret behind it. Or it does that. I was also suspecting that.
Let's just move the door! I almost kind of wish... Oh gosh, I need to actually go in the other room.
Yeah, I was wondering. Because...
I was wondering if the door actually translated with the room it went out on. But no, just imagine if you were working on a home and the door's already in place, like most of the home's already finished, the foundation, all the structure's all you put on, and then you go, oh, this door location's lousy. Why don't we just move the door? Door moved!
It reminds me of that one game. I forgot what game it is, but it's the game that shows, oh crap. It's the one from, PewDiePie plays it, but it's where you got all those weird, like, Experiment 405, and it's a man-eating door, but nobody's ever gone through it, and the people that have gone through it have never come back. Crap, what is that called? It's gonna bug me now.
There you go.
You guys have no idea what I'm talking about, but I'll figure it out.
Is it the horror game? Or...
Yeah, it's a horror game, but I don't remember what it is. It's SCP? SCP. That's what it is. It's the SCP files.
I've heard of it before.
There's certain SCPs. Like if you actually go to the wiki and read the wiki, it tells you all the SCPs. There's like a couple SCPs like where there's a door that, you know, is ominous, and if you open it, it leads to another dimension, and then this dimension kind of like sucks you in and does weird stuff.
Interesting. That reminds me of a game called Yumi Nikki, where you basically play as a girl who constantly dreams, and each door just takes you to really, really, really weird places.
Oh, the only horror game I've ever played is Clock Tower 3 for like an hour, because a friend was playing it once, and it was an interesting game, but I'm not really too into the horror, survival, horror genre.
That's perfectly understandable. For some reason, that makes me remember, I think it was called Rise of the Dead. It was a really old PlayStation game where you played it with the light gun. And you shot zombies and stuff like that. House
of the Dead?
Maybe it was that. Possibly.
Typing of the Dead on the Dreamcast? He uses the Dreamcast keyboard and you have to type the words and then it kills the zombies.
I remember that game. My dad owns a Dreamcast and a lot of games for the Dreamcast, actually. Oh, gosh. I'm actually getting beat up pretty good here. But I am hitting a save point nearby where there should be an Ultra Shroom, and if nothing else, worst case scenario, there I have Ultra Shroom shakes.
Like
so I'll be
5 billion Ultra Shroom shakes.
And there's a save point. I thought it was here. No, it must be the next room. Yeah, it must not be all the way there yet, because there would be a save point before here. Because, you know, we gotta talk, you know, with Dimentio and be like, yeah, you kinda already got the pattern recognition down, Evilpoptart. You already know that Luigi's gonna babble on, say, Dimentio is mine. Mario, they battle. Luigi decides to get his... He forgot the house key and goes back to Mario's house. Oh, Mario, I forgot the house key. I need to go back to the house.
Darn it, I forgot to close the garage. I'll be back in a couple of days.
Oh snap, the mailbox is open.
Did I forget to fill the cat food dish? Darn it!
Something along those lines. Oh gosh, this is another one of those stupid rooms where you have to take the right path. Oh, follow the path, naturally. Of course, the jumps are just a little too high for you to make them reliably with Mario, so the game almost in a way forces you to both use Mario and Luigi. Mario to figure out the path and Luigi to make the jumps. So now we go down and, oh my gosh, around.
It's like Castle 4-4 and 7-4 from Mario 1.
Yeah, but Mario 1 never had you go back because you couldn't literally backtrack.
That's true. Also kind of like 8-4 too.
I suppose, yeah. 8-4 is a maze the very first time you go through it, so...
Although it's more of a pipe maze rather than one that relies on the constant looping around.
Possibly. Oh boy, another mirror room. Oh gosh. First thing I do when I enter the mirror room is fall in the hole. That was very silly of me, Milesluigi. Hey, caramba, there we go. But the point I was getting at earlier is my dad has a pretty big Dreamcast collection, and that's kind of when he stopped playing like home consoles. The main games he plays nowadays is he has a Wii. He's played Wii Sports, and I bought him Punch-Out for the Wii, but I don't think he's played it yet. Oh, screw you, Elongator. Otherwise, he plays these Pogo games on the computer.
Whoa, he goes
like
on
where he
Pogo?
plays Word.
Pogo.com?
Yes. He plays crap like Word Womp, and I don't feel like listening to this today. Screw you, game.
He's an old Pogo fan. I played Pogo a crap ton. I also hacked it too, but we won't go there.
I didn't know you could.
Yeah, you could. All those games? Please. All those games? Oh my lord. How do you think anybody wins anything in any of those? They've got bots and trainers for those games all day long. But you didn't hear that from me.
Oh, bots.
But no, like his favorite is the Word Womp, where there's gophers everywhere, and you have to... Like, you're given 6 letters, and you have to create as many words as you possibly can.
Yeah, there's a bot for that where basically it scans the letters on the screen and it enters them in for you automatically at a certain speed. And it, like, gets you triple points and stacks up your Pogo points for a lot, and then you can dump all your Pogo points into their prize thing.
Whoa!
Oh my god!
No kidding. Now this brings me back memories of Paper Mario 1000 Year Door, where you had to hammer all the Dimentios. Curious if this is... Yeah, it looks exactly like this in 2D as well.
I like the I like the sad faces on Dimentio when he gets hammered. It's like, oh no, it's a sad clown.
Wait, can you use Barry and just go through all of them?
You just use
That's
Jesus?
a good question.
Use Jesus.
Just bounce along.
Oh, Barry actually is pretty effective too. If anything, more effective than Kudge.
What about Jesus?
But yeah. Oh, not Fleep. What am I going to do with Fleep? Just flip a couple of them over? Gary. Nothing. Sad day.
Aww.
One last check. I want to see if I can pick one of these clone things up. No, I can't. Now I got to get them all away from the chest so I can open up the chest again. But Barry was extremely effective here. I'll be perfectly honest, first playthrough of this game I almost never used Barry, but the second playthrough I've been just finding a whole lot more use for him. He's for kind of like the veteran player Pixel, I guess you could call him.
He has his uses, although overall he's not super useful.
What did I call Barry again? Was he dead? No, was he Paperweight?
Mr. Sad.
Oh, he was Mr. Sad.
Son?
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was Mr. Sad.
To be fair, he was in a giant pile of Dimentio, so Evilpoptart couldn't even see him. Oh crap.
Yeah.
Wonderful. We're gonna have to put up with Dimentio's magic tricks. Wonderful.
We're not using my made-up names anymore. I've noticed that, and I just like I don't care. I don't know who you're talking about.
Well, we stopped picking up pixels after Chapter 5, so...
Yeah.
And then at that point, you know, we don't have Kiratori here to yell at you whenever you called Tippy, what was it again? I forgot.
Twinkle.
Twinkle, thank
What's
you.
wrong with Twinkle? I like Twinkle.
Well, here we go. There's our save point. So, let's see what type of conversation takes place between Mario, mostly Luigi, and Dimentio. So we've made it here at last. That's right, Dimentio. Are you going to shapeshift or do something dumb? No, that's right. You're Dimentio. You're a magician. So yeah, I don't care. Move out of the way. I completely agree with you, Tippy. Oh my gosh.
Before the conversation gets too long lost, I am kind of sad I never did get to do a video with Kiritora, because originally I was just going to kind of be an extra guy when we did the Pit of 100 trials, but then, unfortunately, she had some things come up, so then I kind of just took over, but yeah, still kind of sad about that.
Yeah, sad day. After she left, she basically had to take a double job, or a second job. And she's also had health problems along the way, so it's like,
Hmm.
Anyway, just for out of curiosity, I decided to hit the switch, and we have entered to the first chapter of the game.
Hmm.
I like this segment, by the way. So, welcome back to 1-1.
Can you go to the left? Can you go in that door?
It looks like it won't open. I've never tried that before, so that was a decent question.
Yay, the first time we've
looks like-
heard this music since the very beginning. The whole game, I'm like, I want to hear this music again because I really like it. And it's better than like half the other music out there. But nope, you never hear it again.
But yeah, Dimentio is up to his good old tricks. I want to say the door that was actually in the corridor, if I remember correctly, it'll also say it won't open, so you're kind of forced to quote-unquote take the bait. Which, kind of from going along with last time, the game literally forces you to be an idiot. Matter of fact, let's check this door. It also says looks like it won't open. So, yeah, exactly.
Hmm.
So yeah, we're basically going to be transcending a whole lot of dimensions, then poof, disappear. I think Dimentio knows at this point if he just kills off the heroes again, they'll appear in the underwear, and then Luigi is going to be like, what the hell, get back up there and save this world. Is this Merly's mansion? Yes, it is. Quick, follow Dimentio. Guess we must chase them. I honestly think every single door here, except the door you're supposed to go in, will say it won't budge.
Why does this remind me of Scooby-Doo all of a sudden?
We're going in and out of doors a whole lot.
Yeah, that's funny.
Oh gosh, and what exactly happens the entire way through Scooby-Doo? Whenever you get one of those door sequences, random things appear sometimes, and the game will sometimes appear out of order and other silly things.
That or they play crazy jazz music with the Pussycat Dolls or something, and then people are playing drums and the other one's running or something. I don't know. Whatever.
Oh, come on, game. I didn't even move at all. Ah. This is the bane of speedrunners, by the way, is waiting for these things.
I can imagine. Wow, it's the first time we've used this guy in forever.
I believe I mentioned when I very first got Slim is he would be theoretically useful if you encountered a attack that is all-encompassing of the entire screen. Even if you could flip into 3D, you still wouldn't escape it, but then you could use Fleep, or not Fleep, that's different pixel, Slim to escape it, but that never comes up in the game, so...
By the time you switch to him, it would be like super late anyway.
That's true. But that's like his one big theoretical use I thought up of, and it is definitely a theoretical use, and I don't think it ever comes into play in the game. So, so sadly for Slim, you know, just dodging damage isn't enough. You also have to be able to counter attack, and Slim offers absolutely no counter attack ability really, because once you start moving with Slim, you can get hit.
This is looking a lot like the end of Super Mario Omega.
Are you hinting towards something?
No, actually. I actually don't remember. I don't think I really based off that. My inspiration was mostly Mega Man. So I like the way that in the end of Mega Man you review the bosses, and since I didn't really want to do a boss review fight, I'm like, hey, you can kind of have parts of levels. But I remember at one point I was thinking of having a Castle Black level in Dimension X, although that did not end up happening.
Could definitely happen. I'm certain there was the Castle Black tile set at the time.
Yeah, the graphics definitely are very
And even if
simple.
there wasn't, you're right, even if there wasn't, it shouldn't have been that difficult.
Yeah, but then in the end it never happened. It would have gone where the Guardian Legend was, and so I guess that kind of ended up replacing it.
I'm not sure, but I remember vaguely, I don't know what ROM hack it was, somebody actually has done the black and white Castle Black theme before.
Believe it or not, Evilpoptart, I could tell you what that was. That was Super Mario Infinity 2.
No, that's where we
first
saw
gem.
it. That's right.
No!
And I tried to stay really mum about it because I'm like, oh, god darn it, Super Mario Infinity 2. Because, you know, at that time we had barely played Super Paper Mario. I want to keep all spoilers away from Evilpoptart. It's not even like that going to Castle Black was necessarily too much of a spoiler. It was the... Yeah. But it's still something that, you know, I had to keep mum about. And I think I had to delete a comment over it. And in the grand scheme of things, throughout this Let's Play, I've said I'll delete spoilerly comments. I think in grand total, including that Super Mario Infinity comment, I think I've only deleted a total of 3, maybe 4 comments. So you guys have been generally really good, but don't you dare spoil the end, because we're almost at the end.
What, you mean the part where... Oh.
Technical difficulties.
We are now experiencing technical difficulties. Oh my gosh.
Now entered the Rot 3 zone.
Speaking of things, I actually recently watched a video that explained how the Enigma machine worked. Maybe I ought to share that with everyone in Evilpoptart.
What? You don't know how the Enigma machine worked? That's the you're talking about the World War II Enigma machine, correct?
Yes.
You know you can get a Enigma emulator. I know all about it. I did a paper on it. It's freaking sweet. Have you ever gone to the? I don't know if since we live here in Wisconsin, has anybody ever gone to this Science and Space Museum down in Illinois?
Well, I have. Have you ever been down there, Higsby? Or
No, unfortunately not.
Did you go when you were down there, Miles? Did you see the U-boat? U-303?
Yes,
oh,
I did.
You did.
Yes, I was with you actually.
Wait, you were?
Yeah, remember that? I was with you in the U-boat, or was that the other classmate? I won't say his name on.
That was probably the other classmate. Have you? Let me put it this way: have you been down there recently when they redid it? It's actually indoors now.
No, I have not.
No, you probably went to it when it was outside, correct? Yes, they've actually redone it now. They redid a whole part of the museum wing. It's actually all inside now, temperature controlled, redone. They basically restored it. I've got pictures I'll show you. I got a crap ton of pictures I'll show you.
I'm sorry I need to interrupt this, but did they really just make you do that, like, 3 hours of walking with nothing? That's ridiculous.
Oh man, you do not know how much I wish I had Bowser just light up the area. You were so cruel, game. Ugh.
Not too bad, luckily.
Thankfully, I honestly think we made it to an area where the major enemy here is Dark Booze, so as long as I don't stand still, I should be fine. But I know I've mentioned it before, but I feel like re-mention it. You remember back when a while ago I said when I very first played Super Paper Mario, I had two TVs. One was a big CRT TV that would totally wig out in very dark areas. I completely had to play Chapter 8 on the small TV. Because the big TV could not do Castle Black at all, because it's almost nothing but black, and the entire screen would just wig out, and it looked impossible to play.
That's funny.
So what brought up the Enigma machine? You didn't ever explain that.
We were talking about Rot 13,
Oh.
and I was thinking, encryption, and since I recently saw a video on it, I thought I'd bring it up.
Yeah, I'll throw the link of the Enigma machine emulator. It actually works really, really well. I've done it before. I've actually, like I said, I did a whole paper on it. I did actually a whole presentation on it too. I had my whole class at the time download it, try it, do secret messages and silly stuff like that. You can get really complex with that damn thing. Because depending on which one you use. You can use the 3-wheel or the 4-wheel. The 4-wheel is nice though.
Okay, we have a very important question to answer. So will we help Dimentio destroy Count Black?
No.
Yes. Yes, we will.
You do understand the consequences of what you're saying, right, Evilpoptart?
Yes, I do.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you absolutely
Oh
certain?
yeah. Yeah, we're gonna kill him and then we're gonna go off and make our own little world. You're damn right we are.
Anyway, I'll let his dialogue go along while you double think about your situation.
Nope, I made up my mind.
Decision, okay?
Nope, made up my mind.
So, just fight by my side. Are you absolutely certain? Yes or
Yes.
no? Okay.
Is this like at the end of Dragon Warrior when the final boss offers you like half the world if you decide to join his side, and if you accept it, you get game over?
Possibly. But anyway, Luigi warns us this probably isn't a good idea. So,
Don't care.
Are you sure, Evilpoptart?
Yeah, don't care. Screw you, Luigi. I'm the older. I'm the older brother.
You'll
Damn
even
it.
throw in a rare card.
I am the older brother. Yes.
Okay. Oh, Luigi's warning us. He's lying. I can feel. Actually, I think that's Tippy. Never mind. Tippy's warning us. He's lying. Oh gosh. Sad meager sack that has deflated off all love and trust. Oh, do we want Demented by Dimentio's fragrance?
Yes.
People instead of ovation when you enter a room. Will you fight with Dimentio, Evilpoptart?
Yes. Why do I keep asking me? Yes.
Alright, who do we trust more, Luigi or Dimentio?
Luigi.
Or Tippy. Or Fleet. No, it's Tippy.
We're given one last chance, Evilpoptart. We are the hero.
I want this
Are you
game
gonna let
over,
that
damn it! Yes, join Dimentio!
Do it.
Okay, fine. We'll give you the damn game over. That suckling sound is your free will being plunged from the toilet of your mind. Now you are my slave, and you will do my bidding. You will be fearless. Go and defeat the Count, and when he is gone, I will create a new world. Again for dramatic effort. There's your game over, Evilpoptart.
Thank you. You screwed me
Wow.
out of a game over moment last time, and I was like, yes, yes. Yes, I want my game over. Give me my game over.
You got your damn game over.
Good.
And guess what? That was the last game over moment in the game.
I know. That's why I wanted to do it.
I was curious if you'd catch on to it being actually the game
If it
over moment.
asks me more than 4 times, of course.
But we do have to go through all those worlds again. So unless you guys have something really interesting things to talk about, we are going to do a jump cut here.
Okay.
Sounds good.
No, not really. I'm good. Other than I'm eating Thin Mints. Go away. My Thin Mints. I'm not sharing.
So, let's actually choose no, okay?
Yeah,
there we go.
No, I had my moment. I'm good.
Wait, I forgot. What happens when you do yes?
You get the game over. So, do we still refuse, forget it, or no way?
Yeah, we're still gonna refuse.
Forget it or no way.
This mustache is all Luigi.
Isn't that the same thing, really? Forget it or no way? Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Doesn't that still mean
It
no
was.
either way?
It does.
Yeah. Although it's interesting that they do that they did that, but then before they actually did give you a choice.
Let me at him! Let me at him! That's what
Wow.
Luigi's going at right now.
Never been this enraged before.
Oh,
I guess
Mario,
I never got
protagonist.
used to Luigi calling him bro. Does he even call him bro in the other games?
It doesn't.
I do want to say he does.
Hmm.
My memory's kind of fading on me. Can you help me, Higsby?
Actually, I never really paid too much attention to it. I mean, Luigi doesn't have the most massive part in the other two Paper Mario games, so that's not really something I ever paid too much attention to. Luigi's text.
I seem to recall him calling him bro when he was in that was in your door, like when he was out on the main area.
Yes.
Hey bro, what's
yeah,
going on?
it does sound familiar. You're right.
But that's it. He only used it like once or twice.
And then every other line in this game is like, "Hey, bro, what's up, bro?" Hey,
I want to say the Mario and Luigi games, though, he calls him bro a lot. And Luigi usually gets referred to as green or something like that.
I don't think Mario and Luigi talk in Mario and Luigi, do they?
Oh, you're right. Damn. You're right.
They just do like
Never
the
mind.
random gibberish.
Yeah. Something like that. Well, I don't know what game I'm remembering where Luigi calls Mario bro a lot.
Super Mario Bros. The Super Show! No.
Well, ciao. Dimentio commits suicide with Luigi.
It's okay, they'll be back, just like we were back when that happened to us.
Great, now we have to fish Luigi out of the underwear. Now is not the time to forget the keys, Luigi! He brought the house key to hell? Ugh! I would get a new one made. But, yeah, holy crud, I might have to split this up into 3 segments, which now people who are watching this, if this is 3 segments, you now know why. We've been recording for over an hour. This has probably been our longest recording of Super Paper Mario. So, next time on Let's Play Super Paper Mario, we'll go to the final level. So it's time for the final countdown.
Sounds good.
So, this has been Miles
And the
Luigi.
Evilpoptart.
And Higsby?
See you all next time. No more game overs.
Aw.
Oh, damn it.